Well, welcome, Scorpio. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. And today's reading is for Scorpio, January 2024. We'll take a look at the current energy or current situation with the influences around that. Keep in mind this is a general reading, and it may or may not resonate, but take a look at your other placements as well. Sun, Moon, Rising. And this is a general topic, no specific topic. We'll just go with what the cards want us to know. So what do our Scorpios need to know for January 2024? I'm using the Somnia Illustrated Edition Tarot. Let's do this. Scorpio, what do our Scorpios need to know? Okay. Current situation, please. The Tower. Past influence. The Four of Cups. Present influence. King of Wands. Okay. Negative. High Priestess. Positive. Three of Cups. Okay. What you don't see. World. What to look for. Nine of Cups. Okay. Unexpected. Empress. Challenge. Seven of Cups. Okay. Future influence. Queen of Swords. Outcome. Ace of Swords. Okay, and advice. Lovers. Ten of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. You're coming to the end of something, Scorpio. Like, it's something that you've worked hard on, probably. Have put a lot of energy into it anyway. Maybe not completely worked hard at it, but you put a lot of energy into it. I feel like that energy that you've put in and the time you've put in is actually what is causing this change, or is what is behind the change, or has sparked the change. But there is a change. And this is basically what this whole reading is about, is some energy shifting in your life, a thing shifting, something completely changing. It came from Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is, to me, in this deck, is about not paying attention. You have what you think you need, but if you don't look at where you're going, you're going to trip and lose everything you have. It's kind of the feeling I get, but it's also like wanting something and being handed something different and not looking at what's being offered to you. But I feel like in this case, it's more like you just weren't paying attention. You weren't paying attention to something around you. And with that, I think it caused a change. Or, yeah, I mean, I don't know if it actually caused the change, but I feel like it did. Honestly, I do. I feel like it did. And when we don't pay attention to things, we're either not nurturing them, or we're taking them for granted, or whatever. But it's causing a very big shift in energy or in a situation. As we read, we'll know more. The King of Wands is in your your present influence. So this energy is influencing the now, which I feel like is somebody. And that somebody is looking right at this change. I think they're there for you as well, because they're looking at the change. This is a person with a fire in their chart, probably just a motivated person, someone with a lot of energy, physical energy, passion, motivation, that kind of energy. They're a go-getter too. So this is someone that's watching you. And I feel like this person has your back, like is someone that's behind you. And I feel like that they're really, overall, how do I want to, I feel like they're just looking out for you, but they're watching this change, by the way. So they're watching your life kind of shift. It's a big shift, but there's not a ton of majors here. So I don't feel like, there is definitely though something ending, with this world here too. So there is. And this person's got an eye on you. I feel like this could be male or female, it doesn't matter. It could be a love interest, someone looking at you from afar, kind of watching you and watching this change go on. Because I'm almost thinking about a lion pouncing, like they're waiting for that time to react or act, not react, but act. Yeah, that's what I'm really getting the feeling of. And your negative is the high priestess. And I don't like seeing this in the negative. I feel like you're not trusting yourself, or you're too much you're so much paying attention to spiritual side that you're not looking at what's really happening in front of you. Keep in mind, I'm a very spiritual person, and I rarely say that, but sometimes if we're so engrossed in finding answers, we miss what's right in front of us. And that right in front of you is what's happening right here and right now. I believe like there is something right in front of you that you may not be seeing in its complete entirety. However, I do feel like there's people around you that absolutely see it. So this is the Three of Cups in your positive strength, or your positive, what's happening that's positive around you. And you do have a group of people that I feel like are very positive reinforcements. This is probably a group like friends, family, or a combination therein, people you work with. But whatever it is, I feel like these people really are seeing more than you're seeing. Just keep that in mind. If you're talking to someone and they're saying, well, don't you see it? Listen, because you're probably not. You're not seeing something. And it goes back to this four of cups. He's not seeing that rope. You're not seeing something. So just pay attention. But listen to your friends, listen to people around you if someone says that, but regardless, even if someone doesn't say that, you have people around you that are really good for you, good to you, good for you. I feel like it's a really nice thing to have. What you don't see is the world. There's something definitely at its completion. Now, the world isn't necessarily this horrible ending like a Ten of Swords, or it's an ending that's supposed to happen. It's a completion. It's like, to me, when I look at the world, I think of graduating college or even high school. It's a life area that has come to an end, and a successful end. So I think you're coming to the end of something here. And I think that it's putting you, though, in a position where you are going to have to make some decisions. But it's going to put you in a different frame of mind for a little bit. I'm going to be honest with you, because then you go to the future influences the Queen of Swords. So it's going to put you into a very logical state. But I do feel like something is absolutely coming to an end, but you really don't see it. And again, I think you're not opening your eyes, and I'm getting that all over the place here with this reading. Like, you're not seeing something that you really need to see. So I would really listen to people around you that you trust, that might be able to, and don't force their hand, because then it's not real, But if someone out of the blue says something to you like, don't you see this, or aren't you seeing this, those type of words, pay attention. And then take a step back and look at it. I'm not saying trust everything right from the box. Like, you still have to look into it, but open your eyes. So this is, if you're in a relationship, which I don't know that you are, or that you're thinking about it, I feel like that's what's coming to an end here. It could be a job too, or a life cycle that's like, I don't know, like maybe you're reaching a new pivotal part in your life, or it's time to move out of your parents' house, or find a, buy a home or something. There's a pivotal time right now. This is a pivotal time for you, but there's something that you're missing. And the Empress is, oh, no, let's not go there first. What to watch for is the Nine of Cups. There is something right in front of you, I'm telling you, that you need to watch for. Watch for your desires, your dreams. You need to see this in your day-to-day right now. I feel like this isn't something huge. Like, I'm not getting this, like, you're going to have this huge epiphany or anything like that. I feel like it's very, very light energy, but it's very important energy because it's going to kind of kick you off this year. And to have your sights set on what your desires truly are, to keep your cups full and overflowing, and to make you happy, you need to really pay attention. I don't know why I'm telling you, there's something here in this reading that's saying pay attention. Pay attention to what's important to you, but what fills you? What fills your heart? What fills your being? I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's really important. The Empress is in your unexpected. I feel like this is somebody nurturing you more than you expect them to. And I like this energy, though, because I feel like someone's taking the time with you to get to know you, to learn about you. And this could be also you taking the time to create something. I'm feeling more in an artistic type of way. It could be create something like at work, a project that's kind of creative, but work related, or working on, learning how to create pottery. I don't know. Writing, creative writing, or writing, not even creative writing, but, writing and completing, creating like a book or a story, or I don't know, a journal. I feel like there's just something here that you're not used to doing that you're going to be doing, and it's unexpected because you're going to enjoy it. I feel like it's more you enjoying something. I do. So the challenge is Seven of Cups. You have some choices coming in here, and I feel like that's because this situation's ending. And once you recognize and see that you're going to be handed a room full of choices. And what are those choices? You've got a ton of choices. There's one deck where the Seven of Cups is a really cool card. And I think about it as being in limbo, and that you're in limbo until you choose. And it just pictures it so well. This right here in this deck, it's the World of Vision deck. And here's the Seven of Cups. She's hanging out there in limbo, right? And she's got all of these choices right in front of her. But until she chooses, she's going to be in limbo, or she's going to fall into the water, or someone else is going to choose for her. It's that kind of thing. So that's a challenge. And you're going to have some choices that you need to make. I don't feel like they're hard choices. I feel like they're more, we're going back to that you don't see them. So you don't realize what's all available to you. I feel like that's what the challenge is. I don't feel like the challenge. Yeah. I feel like the challenge is more about not knowing what choices are available to you, even though there are a lot, because this wouldn't be there if there wasn't choices. But it is a challenge to see what they are and to identify them. And that's another thing with the Seven of Cups. Each cup has something different. Some are good, some aren't. We have all of these things, and we have these choices, and sometimes we can make a bad choice. I'm not saying that that's going to happen. I don't think it is, because you go into Swords, which are very logical, but I do feel like you're going to struggle with that or not see them. Okay. The Queen of Swords is in your future influence. So there'll be a very big part of you that's going to turn logical on yourself. You're going to go, oh, now I'm thinking too much. But I think it's a good thing, because this is going to directly relate to what you don't see. And I think once you start seeing things clearly, you're going to put things in logical steps, and you're going to become more logical about what you're doing, how you're doing it, all of those things. So in the near future, towards the end of the month, into February, you're going to have a more logical sense to you, not so much from the heart, not so much from, passion or anything like that. More, okay, this is the logical steps to get me here. Very, very pinpointed, very, yeah, just using your head, not your heart. And I think that what it does bring is it brings in clarity, but I feel like this outcome is an aha moment. And I'm going to go back to what I've been saying. I think once you see what's happening here, that's going to be your aha moment, to be honest with you. That's what I believe. And that means that you're going to learn something, understand something. When I say aha moment, you're going to go, oh, that's what this is all about. Oh, that's what I can do different. Oh, and it's going to enlighten you. And the Ace of Swords to me is all about enlightenment, being articulate, all about communication, but it's very, to me, it's that beginning of that thought process. But I do feel like there's something that's, this is what's really happening. Here's the sword coming right out of this chest. It was hidden, not any longer. Here it is. So you're going to get your answers. And where this leads after that, I pulled another card because the Ace of Swords is kind of I didn't want to leave it there. Six of Cups happens next. And I do feel like this is about you taking a part back of you that's been missing for a while. I feel like you're going to find a piece of you that you went, that's been missing out of my life for a bit. I've missed this. Doesn't matter what it is. I don't know if it's necessarily love, could be, but honestly, I feel like it's more a piece of you. Like, I was married for a very long time and I tended not to, I'm a dancer. I love to dance. And I would always do it on the shy, right? Like when my husband wasn't there, or I didn't want him making fun of me. I didn't have a very good marriage, but when I got divorced, it was like, I got that piece of me back. Like I could start dancing around the house. I didn't have anyone to make fun of me or anything. I could do whatever I wanted. It's that kind of thing. It's that kind of thing that you're going to discover again about yourself. And it's going to be cool. I really feel like it will be, because that is when you take something back that you feel like has been missing out of your life, or a piece of you that's really important, that this aha moment brings this. It's going to take you into the new year with a lot of I don't even want to say self-confidence, because that's not what it is. It's self-fulfillment. Like you're going to feel really fulfilled. And I think you're going to understand throughout the year what does fulfill you, what fulfills your needs, your heartful needs, your logical needs, or whatever like sparks that little energy. Because this Six of Cups, when I pulled it, I got like this really nice feeling about that, and I recognize that feeling. So I know that how important that one little thing that you can take back, that's yours, that you may have felt like you've lost, is going to be so important. And you're going to have a hard time seeing that for a while. The Lovers is in your advice. This really isn't about love as much as it is about making a choice and making a decision. I look at this Lovers card, and to me, there is definitely two different sides. One of these trees is not so good, and one is. Like, they're two different sides to the thing. And I feel like that's what it's going to be, like making a decision that's good for you, that will take you up this ladder, like take you up. If there is choices out there, which is going to be your challenge, take a look at what you need to bring you up. And that's the ladder there. When I see that ladder, I'm thinking bringing you up, taking you up. Whether it's uplifting your attitude or your whatever, but taking you to the next level, whether it's love, work, self-love, doesn't matter. Like, let it take you there. And I feel like this whole thing, once you get your eyes open, you get that aha moment and you get that back. And it's a really good feeling. I tell you, I feel really good about this. Like, my energy is like this. When I pulled these cards, even, it was like, part of me was like, oh, and then it was like, oh no, once you see it, it's going to make a huge difference. So there you have it, Scorpio. I hope you like this. Let me know if you did. Hit the like button, give me a comment, all of the things. I appreciate them all. Thank you. Take care. Have a beautiful day.